My name is Siddina Henfield, and what you're about to see is my life as it is now. See, there is a defining moment in our lives that either make or break us, and this is mine. Surgeries. We walked into the office building and finally found our way to a father and daughter practice. The latter examined me and confirmed that yes, there was a lump and that we should have a scan done to see its size and whether or not there were any other abnormalities. We then left the office and drove 5 minutes to the diagnostic center where I was given the option of a mammogram. I opted for the scan simply because my titties were already small and ain't no way I was going to let them squish my puppies. So we did the scan, and by the look on the lady's face, I knew it was cancer. I wasn't shocked because in my mind, it was already confirmed. But I had to wait 2 long, miserable days for the results, but I got it. Confirmation. It's amazing how God positions us. Turns out, my doctor was the father of my first ex in Canada who was also studying to be a doctor. In my head, all I could say was, God, you really have a sense of humor. He and I ended on good terms. So when his father found out, it made the process much easier and much more comfortable. He was even in on the surgery, so that was cool as well. Funny how the titties he used to suck are the ones he now gets to cut off. Both surgeries were done at his personal clinic, and my boyfriend, aunt, and cousins were in full force. But the first thing I asked was what were my options? Double mastectomy, chemo, then radiation. I had about a 60% chance of life due to my age and health condition, so I was a great candidate for it. So like a scared child, I cut off both breasts, becoming handicapped. It's strange that it's usually something we don't think about. If a person loses their arm or leg or wears a prosthetic, they are considered handicapped. But what about the millions of women who have mutilated their body in the name of practicing medicine? Are we not considered handicapped? I know emotionally I was for a long time. At one point, I couldn't bathe myself or empty my drains, but Chase was there to do it for me. This was the true definition of in sickness and in health. When I look in the mirror, I don't see a whole woman. There are physical parts of me missing whose functions can never truly be replaced. My boyfriend and I talk all the time about him getting me implants, and I smile because for him, it's physical. But for me, it won't matter. Whatever you put there, it won't ever work. I won't be able to bond with my child. I won't ever be able to feel his lips. But hey, getting them would be better than looking like a dude who wants to be a chick but never really got there. Right now, I wear a padded bra made specifically for cancer patients during their healing time. Physically, yes. Emotionally, hopefully. Honestly, my doctor was fantastic. I could not have asked for a better doctor, but I know that there is one. We learn from our past, and my past has shown me that God gives me all I ask for. I've asked him for my twins or my triplets and to live until I'm 101. His word says that if I ask, I shall be given. I have not strayed from this, nor will I. I truly believe that he made our bodies to heal itself once we take care of it. It took me having to get this issue to get it right, but it's not too late for you. Recently, I got some really bad news that my cancer has now moved into my chest. So the option of not having chemo is not one for me. I have to go through this if I want to live. And the reason I didn't want to was because I thought poisoning my body and asking God to heal at the same time was a contradiction. But I've come to realize that God puts people in positions to help us. And that's probably the reason why he gave my doctor the knowledge that he did, to guide me on the right path. And at the end of the day, once I'm done with my chemo and my radiation, I can start healing my body again, living right, eating right, being happy. The mind is a powerful thing. And once I get that where it's supposed to be, my body will follow.